Sandler philosophy is more contemporary, it's more relaxed, and it's more subtle, shall we say. There are no scripts. Everything is understandable and can be related to most, if not all, businesses, I wouldn't think. But we found the Sandler message to come across very clear, very fresh, and very positive.
Sandler is totally different to any other sales course I've ever been on. Because sales before, it's always just, you go in, you do this, you do this, you do that, done, you close the deal. But here it's very much, oh well, they're going to say this, or they might say this, or they might say that. This is how to come in and do things differently, and it's a completely different approach.
You're very much trying to understand the pain, as Sandler calls it, of your client, trying to understand their needs so that you can provide a comprehensive and tailored service to that client.
There's a Sandler concept of an upfront contract that I now use in every meeting, which is when you go into a meeting and you explain what your expectations are, what their expectations are, and assuming the meeting goes well, what the next step would be. I find that really powerful. If you take nothing else away from Sandler training, everybody will get one thing, and for me, so far, that's the thing that I use. It just gives me a bit more confidence in the meeting.
The system that Sandler uses for telephone prospecting is as good as I've ever seen, and it's got me in front of buyers, got me in front of decision makers, and got me thinking when I'm writing tenders differently, and the successes are very much there to be seen on my figures.
I think the biggest thing is you never assume that you know what the customer wants, and you try to let them tell you what pain they're going through, and then you can say, well, okay, well, I think we can maybe help.
Through these Sandler coaching sessions, we are with the same people. There's 8 of us in this particular group, and you see the same people every week, and we are actually building up our own rapport with each other. Business is starting to be referred backwards and forwards through companies. We're looking at maybe partnering up with complementary companies where we can both benefit from each other's expertise. So, and almost coaching and being there for each other. So it's a very, very positive experience, and one which I would highly recommend.
The main benefit is probably helping to focus more on your own 9-to-5 routine and how you can maximise and optimise the return that you get for the effort you're making.
I can lose business, I can gain business in very narrow margins. And using the Sandler system, it's not prescriptive, you don't learn from a script. It gives me the edge to win business.
I am starting to get more confident when I'm talking to people, trying to make appointments, etc.
It makes you think differently, not as a salesman.
You become memorable, that you become different, you become innovative, you become something that they want to buy.
And it has also enabled us to focus on the business, to almost step outside the box and to look objectively at how we were operating, what we could do to improve things, and also to look more long term for the growth of our business.
The way that Alan runs a session is very good. It's upbeat and good fun. He interacts a lot with the other members, and there's a good bit of banter.
Alan is also a very good listener. It's not a case of, here is everything, listen to what I have to say. He invites questions, he invites opinions, as I think fits in very well with the Sandler method. But Alan is able to utilise that and create a very, very good balance between the teacher and the pupil, if you will. He's very, very strong in that area.
Alan also takes an interest in each person's business. The group is small enough that he's got a reasonably in-depth understanding of everyone's business, and he makes it his business, which is part of his setup, to be in touch with you through the week as well as at the Sandler sessions. Keeping track of making sure you're progressing, making sure you're happy with what you're getting from him, and making sure you can transfer what you're learning in the class into your business through the coaching sessions.
I've been so impressed with what Alan's done for me. I've actually recommended Alan to 2 of my existing clients. These have been clients of mine for 4 or 5 years, and I would not be recommending Alan to my good clients unless I was happy